What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mama Mary's Double Shot Tuesday. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Sean. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ronald. All right. My first guest for today is none other than the badass Pandora and her box that is managed by 434 Management, which is Derek Pashon and Paul Crosby. So I'm going to bring them up one at a time. Miss Jessica and Chris.
How's it going? Hello.
This and Tyler. And we're going to get set with our cute little background for y'all.
I can't even see it anymore. Get rid of one of them and we can see it again.
Yeah.
Nah.
There we go.
So, my family, how are y'all doing today?
You're blessed.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
And
Good to see y'all.
Like, we're ready. And we've already got lots of people come in. Hey, Jan. Let me get some comments up here so y'all can see them.
Love to see. Oh, Ashley,
Oh,
baby.
nice. What's up, Ashley?
Hi, Ashley.
Okay. And here
What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
And here we are.
What's up, Ronald?
Hey, Ronald.
There's Miss Jan Marie. Hey, baby.
Hey, Jan.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And here we
Hey,
go.
Julie.
Yeah. They're coming in loud and proud. That's the way we love it. If you are watching, like, love, share, give us a heart, and let us know you're there. Now, before we get started, I will tell you this much. Since the package was delivered to me right before the show, I will be doing another giveaway today. Now, since my shirt with my sponsors on the back showed up, I will actually be giving away this shirt off my back and I will autograph it. So if you want to win, you have to comment win and you have to watch the show till the end. And at the end, I will pick a name. I will get with the bands and I will have them pick, each member have them pick a name. And then we'll go from there, just like we did last time with the wall tapestry. And you can win it. So
Cool.
That sounds so cool.
Which means you only got to stay here all the way through the end of Terrorform. Enjoy them because they're badass. They're really good.
we got 2 434 bands today kicking ass. Matthew Miller. Love you guys.
That's my little brother.
And Kelly.
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 They're just, I'm telling you, and they're coming in. You got some love going on up here. So for those that don't, oh, here comes another one. Got to get it in.
Patty. Hi, Patty.
Hey,
Oh, they're like, I'm ready.
we're ready too.
The highly anticipated shirt giveaway. We're all ready for it.
There you go. Right. So for those that don't know who Pandora in her box is, first of all, we're going to go to the top. And we got Jessica and Chris. Jessica, tell them what you do in the band and how long you've been playing.
Hey, well, I play guitar and try not to get fired.
And I'm the
Good
one
job.
trying to fire her.
You're Tyler the Pupper somewhere in there.
Oh my gosh. Uh,
I'm Chris. I play drums.
all right.
I'm
And
Salem Priest. I'm the lead vocals.
There you go. I'm Tyler. I do a lot of things, but mostly bass.
Mostly.
so how long have y'all been together? And how long is now you're like me, you don't like being in a box. You like to do just
The only thing good in a box is wine.
right? Exactly.
It's the only box we need is boxed wine.
That's the box in our name.
One day, I promise you.
And these, I'm trying to keep up with everything, but they're commenting, and I love it. I love it. They're showing y'all mad love.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
still,
yeah.
So-
What?
you're sailing. your sister chimed in your sale.
Oh,
Your sister said hello.
You guys can say hi to my sister. Just don't try to hit on her again.
It's kind of hard not to.
which one's your sister?
Erin Halleck. That's my sister.
Aaron, we won't let them hit on you again.
So, going back to the question, we started about 2 years ago. It actually started with me and Jess. We were the originators of Pandora Her Box. The very first song we wrote, we actually just kind of like jam seshed in 20 minutes, and it came out to be like one of the best songs that we wrote, which is Blue Skies. But we, as a collective team, like the four of us together, we've been together probably since like March, April.
That sounds about right. Yeah, because I think I joined in March.
Yeah, and then I came in probably about a month later because I did take some time after Blue Ridge 2018. I did take some time away from the band from that point up until this past April. So,
Well, I can't speak for the band, but I'm glad you're back.
thanks. I'm glad I'm back too.
She has been the blood of this band right from the beginning.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
I remember the day I brought her into the concept of this band was the best decision I've ever made. And, I'm just happy that she came back. And
well, I mean, you were begging and crying on the phone, so you didn't really give me much choice.
I wasn't crying, but I would have if you said no.
I know.
I want to give a shout out to Tracy Bell. Hey, sister, I see you watching. Comment, baby girl, so we can show you some love. Because I see people that are in here that aren't commenting yet. And I will call you out because I love you.
Talk to us. Like if the people in the comments want to ask us questions or anything, by all means, I would love that.
Sister did this the sad little
Aaron, what the heck?
Seriously, Aaron.
My sister's sad that she didn't get to join the band. I tried convincing her to join the band at one point, and she didn't want to. Now she's sad.
She's got a great voice, from what I understand.
My sister taught me how to sing, so yes.
Well, guys, you guys are managed by 434 Management, which is Derek Pashon and Paul Crosby. Crosby. Hello. Yeah, Paul. You got the link, brother. Come call me out on that. I got tongue-tied. But 434 Management, awesome company, awesome guys, doing a lot of great things. So what was it like to actually get that call or to get that, connection saying, yes, we want you to be part of our clan? What was that like for y'all?
Oh, that was a big deal.
It was an honor.
It really was an honor. And, we couldn't wait to actually meet them, which, we got the face-to-face, we got to meet Paul, which was really amazing. And, I words really can't express what it's like to actually sign a contract with such guys. They're amazing. We're very excited to work with them. And, unfortunately, literally the very day we signed with 434, Florida went into lockdown. The very freaking day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
here's this wonderful thing. Now, nothing for a while.
exactly.
Dude,
And then, we went from having
pissed.
It was very upsetting. You come in and you're like, I'm about to work with the Paul Crosby of Saliva, like somebody who gets it, who understands the industry that we're trying to be a part of. And then not only that, Derek Pashon, who we understand is like one of the greatest professionals in this industry. We were so ready to do it. And then the state shut down and it's like, you just took the joy right out of this.
We're still ready to do it. We're just
we're still ready to do it. We're just waiting for everything to open up, just for everyone to be safe.
The whole COVID thing, it fucked the whole band in every single one. It has to be in this other place. Actually, probably 2/3 I think right now.
Not in a good way.
You know, and
Yeah.
You know,
we can't even afford to put out music.
Paul.
there's our brother Paul.
Hey, Paul.
There he is.
Whoa.
Hey, Paul.
What's up, Paul?
We love you, brother. And if you want to get on today, you know you just bring your crazy ass on, brother. Already sent you the link. And Sean says, "Yep, right.
Yeah,
Mama Mary,
Yep.
Mama Mary has hashtag fuck COVID. That is one of my links that I do use.
I just poured all over his keyboard.
Rock
Will kick COVID's ass.
Yeah.
That's the only cure.
So
The best cure, at least.
since we've found out about Jessica and the Salem Priestess and
Mhm.
Chris, let's find out about Mr. Blondie down here.
Let's.
Tyler.
Yeah, Blondie.
Hey, what's
she
going
went
on?
Blondie.
Tell me all about yourself, Blondie.
Yeah,
All right, what do y'all want to know?
I'm very interested.
when did you decide to pick up the bass and be a badass and join this phenomenal band?
I mean, I was born pretty badass, so I don't really remember. But I do remember when I picked up the bass. Yeah, no, Tyler's a very hard to pronounce name. I thought I should put the pronunciation in there. I was originally started playing guitar for my grandpa, and I picked up the bass in high school because there's this one of the girls I went to school with. She was like the pop star. Like literally, she had like a record deal, and she straight up like asked like, "Hey, I know you play guitar, but do you play bass?" I was like, "I do now." So I went to the local guitar shop, bought a bass, and over the years, I actually think I've become a lot. Bass is actually my favorite instrument now.
Mhm.
It's much more fun to get creative on bass, I think, than it is to be on guitar. And I feel like you could be a really cool bassist. And it's much more fun for me to do that than being a cool guitarist. Because everyone wants to be a guitarist, I think. So it's like, I want to be the bassist. I want to be different, and it's a lot more fun. But I've been playing bass on and off since high school, and I mean, I've never taken any lessons. I just translated over from guitar.
He's just naturally a god at the bass.
Naturally,
Just
yeah.
naturally.
It's in my genes.
So Miss Priestess.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you wanted to be a professional singer? When did you realize that you had the gift of just now? When we watch this live video, if they haven't seen you, they're gonna see what I'm talking about, because you can do the singing, but you can also do the
Yeah. that was a good try, Tyler. That was a good try.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
So for me, I honestly like being taught how to sing from my sister. So she was in middle school at the time. I'm about 4 years younger than her, I think. But she was in a band, actually. She was in a rock band as a singer and a guitarist. And she also did like musical theater. And so she always wanted somebody to sing with her, to do like duets and that kind of stuff, and to help, her at singing. And so she taught me because I was the nearest living thing. And so doing that and having like, I definitely grew up pretty competitive with my siblings in a good way. It was never a negative thing. It was always a very positive thing. But I always challenged myself to be as good, if not better, than my sister. So she was always like that biggest obstacle. And because she was doing rock and roll, I wanted to be a rock star. But my mom made the mistake and put me in opera classes.
And I've met your sister. That's a pretty big competition.
It was a really weird mistake, but I was trained to sing like that, which gave me a lot of the vocal control, but I still really wanted to be a rock star. I loved Pat Benatar, Amy Lee, Joan Jett, the Hart Sisters. So like, I just wanted to be just like them. And so I started teaching myself how to sing rock and roll with my dad's approval, because he loves rock and roll. And then thanks, Dad. It is all in the genes. And then when I started getting into when I started getting into Pandora in the Box, I wanted to make it even heavier, so I started going into more scream vocals. And so I trained myself on how to do scream vocals and rock and roll vocals. But technically, I should be an opera singer, and I didn't roll with it.
Opera metal.
Operatic metal. I will do a great Trans-Siberian Orchestra, okay? I can do it.
First album coming in 2021.
If you ever opera, bring Aaron aboard for us. You know, until you're ready to come back to rock and roll.
I'll be sure to teach my sister how to do scream vocals because I don't think she knows how.
Yeah, right. But anyway.
So let's get to Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
Chris, tell me all about you.
Come on, Chris.
You bang the skins, the drums, the cymbals, the badass banger.
You break.
And you can take it any way you want to.
I really hope Kelly calls you the badass banger too.
Jeez. Every day.
Every day.
Hey, I warned y'all.
I just
Mama is like, oh, we don't stay in a box. I warned you.
exactly.
Even though we're in 4 boxes here, trust me, we're out of the fucking box.
My box is 300 miles away from your box.
Well, Tyler, how far is yours?
It's close to 1,000.
All right, Tyler's the farthest box.
Right now. By the way, Tyler, when are you coming back to Jack's?
I'm on my way back right now.
You are?
I don't.
I mean,
That
not
is-
literally, but
I was about to say that's kind of dangerous, man.
yeah, I know.
Hey, I don't see you driving. If so, that's a really nice tour bus.
Oh yeah, I'm responsible. I pulled over.
Like all rock stars, got a nice hotel, got the guitar against the wall.
Yeah.
And the
It's
banger.
a bass.
The banger.
The banger.
So we now have Pandora, Salem Priest, Blondie, and the banger.
Bangero.
I started it. Such a banger, Chris.
I'll take it. No, I've always
That's a bang for you right here. If you need the extra bang.
Oh man.
played drums, and Mom's always said like I'd put out pots and pans. It always came naturally. Never really had any lessons. Just play what I feel. And Jess asked me a little over a year ago to be in the band, and I guess you were just getting it started back up and everything, and went through a few lineup changes, and I've always stuck with her. And we got Tyler in and the Salem, and it was literally magic the first time we were in a room together, all 4 of us.
It was amazing.
I remember for the very first time pulling up at Chris's house. Like I've never met Chris or Blondie in person before. The only person I knew was Jess. Never been here. And as soon as I got out of the car, it literally everybody just came out like a warm welcome, like a family kind of feeling. It was the most insane thing. Like I didn't think we would click that fast, but I mean.
Sean says, any plans to play anywhere near
Chattanooga,
Tennessee?
We do now.
We do now.
I'll play
Hell yeah.
How far to Chattanooga?
I love Chattanooga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
I'll
say
play
hi to
kayak there.
y'all.
They got a great river.
There's Jacksonville, Chattanooga.
And they
Right
got
now, we have.
awesome. I love it there.
So right now, the only plans that we have for shows is we do have on the 24th. We do have a show at the Metro
Sunday.
in Jacksonville. Shout It Out Sunday and Call the Fuck Out Monday.
Yeah.
So we do have that. And we're currently looking to plan. There's no tentative dates yet, but we are looking to plan a show where I'm from, which is Fort Lauderdale, and then also Montgomery, Alabama. Again, there's no tentative dates there, but we are looking at booking shows in those areas at this point.
If you happen to, set up something which would bring you through Arkansas and things are open back up, let me know because maybe I can hook y'all up down here with one of our.
Hell yeah.
We are always available because we're
Of course, I will contact
trouble. So
Hey,
we're available.
because I know Burrow, he hit the manager, not the band.
Yeah.
I would like to bring up real quick since it was brought up. We got a show coming up. Do you mind? I just want to bring up this show, Shout It Out Sunday and Call the Fuck Out of Work Monday.
Love that. Who came up
Isn't
with
it great?
That was brought by
us is if they call the fuck out of work on Monday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
we're pretty playing late, but the person who came up with that was Ashley Taylor. She's the promoter of this show, and we're really excited to be working with her, especially
production.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, we're really excited to be working with her and doing this really great show. There's a killer lineup. We all are just so excited to get back and playing in Jacksonville.
And,
So
I mean,
we have so many watching.
what's that?
Since we have so many watching, because I mean, this room is full.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to debut the live video?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's surprise time.
All right.
Yeah.
Before you post that, can I make a little statement about this?
Yes, you sure can, baby. Anything you want.
All right. So kind of like the Grateful Dead, any of you who are old like me who wouldn't know, they used to do this whole bootleg thing, and you could go to the shows and they allowed you to record their shows. Well, we're not letting you just record. We're letting you videotape the shows. We prefer you moshing at the shows. But if you're not, videotape it.
Yeah.
Email it to us. Give us permission to use your videotapes because we bring our recording equipment. We record our shows, and we like to come out with videos just like this EP we're coming out with, which will be a 5-song video EP from our last show, which was at Furnace 41. It was Constant Georgia Takeoff.
Amazing show.
Great show.
Amazing show.
And whenever you come to our shows, don't be afraid. Videotape us.
Yeah.
We give you permission. Do it. Send it.
Because
Get
I
your name on
want
the
to
screen.
say something that is super cool because you're involving you're involving your fans. I mean,
Mhm.
I know you're all about your fans, and a lot of bands are, but that way you're actually going a step further and
yeah.
involving your fans because you're taking their live phone recordings and stuff and making videos with it. Man, that's got to make your fans just feel like
One thing about
awesome.
It's modern technology today. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different music scene.
yeah.
Like
And not even
to interact with us.
not even just that, but like the whole thing about Pandora and Her Box was always having the community involved. And we wanted to like take that a step further. We really want to engage and interact with our fans and try to get them involved in our family and our community as much as we possibly can. So we just saw it as a really cool opportunity to, give credit where credit's due back. This is all about the fans.
Definitely.
Speaking of, before we do this video, at the bottom of the screen, y'all will see the Pandora and Her Box Facebook.
Abba.
I know
Like,
that page.
go add, go give them a heart, let them know that you
Subscribe.
found them on Mama Mary. We want to send them love, lots
Okay,
of
going
love.
backwards. Hold on.
And also go show their management company, 434 Management. Go show them some love because
Love
they're
it.
fucking awesome. I mean,
Mhm.
I have to say,
If you're looking for some cool ass managers, hit them up.
yeah.
Love it.
And hopefully Paul's not busy or Derek's not busy and they'll jump on at some point during this because both
That would be nice.
434 and
Yeah.
we'll
You have to bring them on board.
oh my gosh, there's more and more and more.
Oh,
So
it's coming.
without further ado,
Let's do it.
further ado,
I want to see it.
Show it to me.
I hope it's good. This is a cell phone video from fans.
Yeah, it's really cool.
this is a cell phone live video, a video put together by live cell phone from the fans. I think that is awesome. So I'm going to bring it up,
Here it comes.
Let's go.
Get your popcorn.
and they're
Oh
like
yeah.
popcorn.
Oh God, I have not seen this since Georgia.
Last night.
Here we go.
On stage.
Whew. It's so weird, like seeing yourself on stage.
I have a special place in my heart. This song was really dark. Where I was also in need of that if it weren't for my families.
I will say this, while I was giving this speech, it was really hard for me to like not cry about it. Like I was literally like the whole time. Oh yes. No, those are my shoes. That was my water bottle. You're playing right now.
Right there.
Yeah.
A freaking panda. That's so cool.
Yeah. Mosh Pit Psycho.
He's a great guy.
All the support I could get for this song.
Oh.
I feel I need you guys to get fancy for a pit.
Open that pit.
Over that pit.
Here we go.
I will never not jam out to this song. I love this song so much.
It was literally the third song we've ever wrote together. Think about
I think it was the I think it was the fourth.
it.
Oh, look, it's Blondie! It's Chris again.
It's the only video. There's like 2 spots with Chris and Tyler in it.
Video, no picture, no nothing.
It's okay, Chris.
I'm not that photo.
We remembered you in our hearts.
There you go.
Oh, that's so crazy.
This goes out for everybody who's been there with me. We are family.
We're family, absolutely. I can't hear it at all. I think it's because you got like 4 different beats going at once. It's a little bit the sound coming in.
Yeah.
Such a nice guitar.
But the video is actually
yeah.
great sound. I'm literally just posted it on our YouTube.
Yeah, getting down.
As soon as words
I
done,
had to hype myself up for it, honestly.
get the video. Yeah, that's just going to this one.
Hi, Elise. Rock on, little man. Now, out of all of the screams that I did all night, this was my favorite scream. I loved that so much.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The pit.
The pit.
We actually had a kid for this thing, which is pretty cool. And it wasn't even, we were in standard. No, drop. No, it's just drop beat. It's just PR specialist. I gotta have it for this kid.
Aww. Love you guys.
Actually.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
I think we can all agree. We kind of have some bullshit, right?
You want to hear her growl? Listen to the growl right here coming up.
There's a growl?
Encore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
broken.
sorry.
Awesome.
Awesome. That looked so good. Honestly, like that turned out way better
Yeah.
than I initially thought it was going to be.
I mean, you know, on a live stream, it's hard to capture the audio, but on the YouTube, everybody
It's like clear audio. Yeah.
very clear audio. Check it out.
I believe I have the YouTube link.
Oh, perfect.
Let me
Oh,
see.
even better. Yeah. It should
So
be
that means like, subscribe, follow on YouTube because that's what's gonna help us.
Well, something happened to the YouTube link, but watch this real quick.
Jess, you fucking broke it.
Nah.
Come on,
Well, I
Jess.
released it literally while it was playing, so I might fuck it up.
Cannot. Cannot.
Let's see.
You know, I'm an amateur.
Oh, her box. Watch how quick I do this shit.
Don't fire me over that.
Boom, boom.
No promises.
We're on the phone already.
There's
Your pink slip.
Tyler on board with me here. Well, I mean Tyler.
Tyler.
Laurel.
Tyler.
There is the YouTube link.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All you have to do is type in Pandora and her box. That is very, very simple. I mean, it's
Yeah.
sometimes
Pop-up.
well,
You put pop-up and it goes right through.
yes,
Yeah.
Pandora.
You'll
and,
find us.
I mean,
And if you think you can't, that just means you're not trying hard enough.
yeah, just
You're
that
just
fast.
like Blondie. I
Just
mean,
that fast.
I heard my name.
Soundbone says she
I didn't
shipped
say
on
Tyler.
YouTube.
Woo! Thank you, Sam.
Ashley says that face.
Whose face?
That face though.
We got horns from Kelly. And Kelly said that was so freaking awesome.
It was. That was honestly a really cool video. And that just means that for our next show, January 24th at the Metro, Shout It Out Sunday and Call the Fuck Out Monday, I need like everybody in that room recording because the next video I want to drop wants to be like better.
I want proof you call out of work.
Yeah, I want proof. I want proof that you're
Need
there.
video proof.
Video proof that you're calling out of work.
You gotta quit, you know.
And here's your new fan from right here in Arkansas. One of my best friends, Miss.
Awesome.
She's all right. She's
Her name?
Cool.
Tina Peters. She goes,
Yeah.
We love you. Thank you.
and,
There will be phones.
and
Ashley, I'm taking that as a guarantee, girl. I'm taking that as a guarantee.
Yeah.
so, first of all, phenomenal. I love the concept. I love how you're bringing your fans to be outside the box with you.
Mm-hmm.
Love that shit. I love it, love it, love it. And dude, I've seen live videos, and I know Jessica, you worked hard on that. We were messaging back and forth last night. You just got it and was having to edit, and yeah, so superb job, sister. Superb. I'll say that.
Is that a bong?
Click, click, click.
I can't see up there. I can only hear it.
Oh, God. It did sound like a bong.
Well,
Well, we got to condense our microphone, so you probably
that was a box of wine, not a bong, dear.
Okay. I mean, you know, whatever.
So, guys, you got to go like, love, and share Pandora and her box. Here is her
Thank you.
Facebook link.
Please do. We're desperate. We're poor.
And do y'all have a place where they can buy merch by chance?
Well, we got a website we're working on.
Mm-hmm.
The best place to get merch is at our shows because that's at our shows. The merchandise we have is the only place you're going to find that merch. On our website that we're still building right now,
Mhm.
merchandise there is our generic merch. You want to get our real merch, you come to a show. Because, that's really what it's about. Getting
Yeah.
out to shows, checking out all the freaking bands. It's not about just saying, I'm a fan of a band, I'm going to order it on fucking Amazon.
Right.
Fucking show.
And if you buy merch at one of our shows, we'll all give you an autograph, and Blondie will give you a striptease.
Woo!
Starts at $20.
So
I'll give you more than a
make sure you bring a 20.
Bring his 20, stick it in his underwear.
Yeah.
He'll shake his little butt.
It is little.
Oh my gosh. Tina says, then come to Arkansas. I guess that's
Congratulations, Tina. We now have plans to go to Arkansas.
Wait, what part of Arkansas?
We're from Arkansas now, aren't we?
I live in Arkansas, but where I would bring y'all or where I would book a show if y'all came through would be Little Rock.
I have family
Okay.
in Little Rock. I was in Little Rock a few weeks ago.
Well, and you didn't look me up? No, I'm just
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I have family in Little Rock, Jonesboro, Fayetteville, maybe some other places, but yeah.
I live from everywhere.
I don't know if I have family from Arkansas. I probably don't, though.
I mean, we're literally, all 4 windows here are all over the freaking place. I mean, you got, Fort Lauderdale, Houston.
Actually, I'm in Boca Raton. Excuse me.
Duh. You didn't know?
Sorry, I don't have the golf membership.
I am in Palm Beach County. Excuse you.
And,
Look at the IP.
You are in Jacksonville, so
Yeah.
the span's pretty spread
Thank you.
out. And
Yeah, that's stripper pole.
And guys, if you are watching, make sure that you go follow Mama Mary's Music Mayhem on the Facebook page.
Absolutely.
You have
I
to.
plan on having these guys back on my show whenever they want because
Yay.
I mean
It must be our charms.
we're not done, but I'm just saying, just us chatting before the show and during the show, we have had so many laughs already, and we haven't even really got started. And guys, you have been amazing with doing your sound check and
Thank you.
being
Thank you.
professional. And man, dude, I just love you guys. Good
Thank you so
job,
much.
Paul and Derek is all I can say. Good job. So I just had to throw that out there.
Yeah.
And you want to know something? We're going to put up a link right on our page
Mhm.
for Momma's Mary's Music Mayhem just for you because, honestly, so far this is one of the coolest fucking interviews we've had.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This has been the most fun interview that we have done in a very
The difference between me and which I support everybody. As you see on my page, I will share other podcasts, other radio stations because what we all need to do is support each other. And if a lot more people had that mindset, the world would be a better freaking place. But what difference between me and some is some are scripted. I don't like scripted.
right.
I like
We're not about that.
I like to get to know who you are. You know what makes
It's in the fucking box. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
put mama like that movie? Don't put baby in a fucking
Do not put baby in a corner.
Swayze had that shit right.
woo. So I know y'all have got to have and we're not talking about that one, Jessica and Chris, by the way. But I know you guys have got to have a really cool show story, something that really cool happened at one of the shows.
Oh.
No.
Not that one.
Oh God! Don't tell me it's the Vittles for Vets. I swear to God.
Oh God, yeah, I embarrassed myself at that one, didn't I?
So it was Blue Ridge 2018. It was the original lineup.
I don't know this one.
Oh, this is a good one. It was Blue Ridge 2018. It was literally our debut show. We had done a live stream before, but this was our very first show. And it was Lamb of God and Jonathan Davis of Korn. you had to come to represent. But there was a tent there which was collecting donations for Vittles for Vets, and Jessica, who is a vet from the Navy, is very adamant.
Proud of it.
It is very adamant about supporting veterans, and the rest of us are too. But we talked to the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, we've only got about $500 in donations." And Jess, who had been drinking at least a gallon of wine prior, got extremely upset. As soon as we took the stage, we're halfway through our set, she grabs the microphone and goes off on a whole tangent about "fuck you, motherfuckers, for not donating to your veterans." And I just had to like quietly take the mic from her. I quietly took the mic from her, and as soon as we finished the set, I looked at her. I'm like, "You are never allowed to drink at a show again, and you are never allowed to have a microphone again. Do I make myself clear?" She's like, "Yes, but can I drink now?" And I'm like, "Yes, we can celebrate and do shots now, but never ever before a set." And so now that is the new rule. Jess is not allowed to have a microphone unless I say so, and she's not allowed to drink before a show unless I say so.
Well,
Yeah, he's got a little fireball anyway.
No.
But speaking of veterans, can I say this real quick?
yes.
Real quick, Salem, this is one of those withholding the line situations. Okay, so yes, we are playing a show, but there's also a show coming up the same weekend, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a competing show, but I have to put my support behind it as well, okay? And it's called Stay 2021. You know, it's got some really great fucking bands. It's at Casey's Compound. And, you know, it's to support veterans and suicide prevention. It's a really big thing for me, personally. Unfortunately, we're not able to play that show because of, you know, we got a show in the same town on the same weekend, but we do support that. It's at Casey's Compound. That's on the 22nd and 23rd. And on the 24th, we're playing.
You got a whole weekend of rock and roll in Jackson.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a hell of a
fucking
weekend.
3 days.
Yeah.
Can you, when we get done with the show today, Jessica, can you do me a favor and share the links to those shows on my page, and I will share
Absolutely.
that shit out. Because when it comes to veterans, which by the way, thank you for your service,
Thank
it's
you.
very near and dear to my heart because my husband is a vet who is sitting on the couch right now who recently had an amputation. So she's
Sorry.
right. Tina Michelle says, "Oh my God, sounds like Mary. Sounds like something I would have done."
Yeah.
I've been like, fucking, I'd have been like, "You better put your money where your mouth is."
Well,
And that would have been without any alcohol.
I
Don't
will,
take alcohol. I don't care. Take
I don't
care
do
of your
alcohol to love my veterans.
vets. Take care of your vets. There you
You
go.
You got to do it.
Pure and simple.
And they're coming back with some horror that's within their soul. And, you know, it's something they're living with inside their own head. This is not an easy factor, and it's hard for them to deal with. And I mean, to give you an example, me and Chris, we actually met at a suicide prevention walk.
Yeah.
This is something that's really important to this band. It's part of living with it outside the box.
Yeah.
Mental health awareness and stigma have to deal with it. It's
Another
important to us.
Another thing that the band did come to an agreement with is with that song that we played tonight, which is called Gone. I actually wrote the lyrics to that when I was contemplating suicide, and writing that song ultimately saved my life that night. So like all of us have experience with it, but what we decided upon as a band is when we have the official music video for it and we start making proceeds like on the song, we're actually going to be donating some of those proceeds to suicide prevention charities in hopes to help save other people's lives, because you know this is definitely something that affected all of us in different ways, but it still affected us and brought us together. And you know, I'm grateful that everybody is here with us. You know, I'm grateful to have Jess and Chris and Blondie in my life. So we just want to show other people that, you know, suicide's not an option. You know, there's definitely something better for you out there.
and you're never alone. There are people out there that love you each and every day.
Exactly.
Even for the fans, we don't like calling our fans fans. We like calling them family. And we're always here no matter what. I mean, I've had people contact me. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, but it's something that we try our best to do. But what we like to do is open the box so they can find help.
Yeah.
Because if you don't seek help, you're not going to get help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have to take that first step.
So is that so that how the name Pandora in a box? I know y'all say you don't like being in the box.
Jess, you want to talk about that?
How did you come up with that
Okay.
name?
Well, as you can tell, I got a voice of a male. I'm transgender. And when I decided to come out, I mean, I had a very lucrative job. I worked for a bus company. I drove for the Jacksonville Jaguars and any NFL team that came into Jacksonville. I pick them up right on the tarmac of the airport. And I take them to the hotel. Sometimes we even stay at the hotel with them and eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, so I had a really great job. I got an amazing family. And I decided at the age of, well, I'm not going to say my age.
24.
At my age, in the 20s, let's have that shit. I decided to come out because I spent half my life living for everybody else. I just want to live for myself for once. I've always known I was transgender. So I didn't know what to expect when I opened the box. And the concept was, because I was in a side band prior to this, was by me coming out with a band and calling it Pandora in Her Box was me opening the box. I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't know what my work colleagues were going to think. I didn't know what my family was going to think, and I didn't know what my friends were going to think. It's all a stigma, and it became my battle, fighting stigma. And when I first decided to do this, I planned on wearing a mask because I didn't consider myself presentable or so-called passable.
I hope your guitar's okay.
What was that?
Yes, the guitar is okay. And, I didn't know if I was going to lose family members, friends, work colleagues, my job. What was great, my company was great about it. At least until COVID-19 hit, and they had an excuse to get rid of everybody. My
Love you, Jess.
love you too. But that was the whole point. I decided when I came out, it was going to be something that I love doing, which was music. So I was opening the box. And I'm not Pandora. I may be Jessica Pandora, but I'm not Pandora. We all are.
Yeah.
We all have a box to open, and so does every single person in the room. Everybody has their little secret. Everybody has something that stigma is keeping them down. And my goal is to give them the freedom to be able to open it without repercussions. And it's a really hard thing to do. And with mental health awareness, suicide prevention, believe me, people hurt themselves over this. And people get hurt by others from it. And it's something that needs to stop. And it's something I feel really strongly about.
Well,
For the name of the band.
thank you for sharing that with us. And that almost brought tears to my eyes because I could feel what you were. It's weird. I could feel in my heart what you were going through at that moment. Whew. Okay.
Hey,
Dude, no, Mama cried. God dang it!
listen, I got a great way of taking away tears. I make comedy.
Peter says,
Don't stand the tea. So
amazing.
that's a good thing.
You guys are amazing people, so rare in this world.
Oh, thank you.
Ashley says, when I opened Pandora's box, I gave love and family and friends for life.
It's true.
And Sean says, yes, thank you for sharing. And that's what, uh, dude, dang, took my breath away, girlfriend.
We love you, Mary. This
Yeah,
is
you've been awesome.
this
Yeah,
is
this is
the best
awesome.
interviews we've had, and we still got like a few minutes left of it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not done until 5, so we still got a few minutes left. Now,
Awesome.
guys, real quick, I want to make sure you comment when, because even though once I'm done with them, I will be interviewing Terrorform. I will be on Messenger with Jessica in our little chat, Jessica Tyler and the priest.
The priest. I
The
love it.
priest.
The priest.
The
The
priest.
The priest.
Each pick one name that comments win, because they can go watch this and they can send me those 3 names or those 4 names. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Terraform do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner will, since I got my new shirt in
Ooh.
with my sponsors on the back, I am going to give the winner the shirt off my back.
Mama, can you take your shirt off?
Yes.
Jessica.
Ching! No.
You can't blame me for asking.
But I'm going to give them the shirt off my back and I'm going to autograph it to the winner. So,
Listen, everybody who's watching,
Hell
definitely
yeah.
win. Tina's got it. Jules got it. Sean almost did it.
Sean has the spirit.
You need to win. All right, Tina's got it again.
oh,
This
it's
and badass finger.
actually Blondie.
Yeah,
Priest
that's the guy in the yellow shirt.
banger. Love this.
Oh gosh.
Actually,
You want us to give you our pop box stories? Is that what this is?
you're saying
Okay, y'all got, let's see, y'all got 7 minutes. So, who has more stories?
About pop box?
oh, we got stories. We didn't have enough time.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
God. Make sure you
Your show is amazing.
and
I don't
send
know if I caught the comment, but her.
Oh, I got a good one. I got a good one from Furnace.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So after we played at Furnace 41, I'm sitting at the bar and I turn over to my right. I'm sitting next to somebody, but I turn over to my right and there's Blondie and Chris just like waving at me like, come here. And I'm like, what do you want? They're like, no, come here. And I'm like, okay. So
Fire Jess.
I walk over there and I'm like, what the hell do you guys want? They're like, we see you talking to that really cute girl over there. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, her. And they're pointing at the person I was sitting next to. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, we just wanted to cock block you, because you're flirting with her and blah, blah, blah. And I'd look at both of them so dead face. I'm like, guys, that's my sister.
Oh,
And they're like, no, it's not. You're kidding. And so I look at her. I'm like, Aaron. And she grabs our drinks and walks over. I'm like, Aaron, the guys, this is my sister, Aaron. And they're like, like,
I've never been more ashamed in my life.
We were rooting for you.
you were cock blocking me.
Oh my God. Oh my
I
God.
kept quiet,
Yeah.
but I was doing my own little secret thing with Aaron.
Oh God. Yeah, apparently Jess and my sister have like this secret thing going on that I'm just like completely unaware of.
That's because we're not friends.
Like it's worse than the family's secret love child. I mean,
Oh my God. And look at Blondie's eyes.
In opera like there's no tomorrow. I promise her that.
Blondie, did y'all see Blondie's eyes? It went. That is priceless.
I'm trying to think of another funny moment.
Oh, there's too many.
Blondie and I have a secret handshake. I mean, that's
Yeah.
it's our pre-show ritual. We literally do it right before we do shows, just to like see who gets the 2 brain cells during the set.
So, is all your music on all the digital out platforms, or do you
No,
plan on having some out in
no.
2021?
Here's the thing. 2020
Yes,
took a
that's
big toll on
everybody. Yeah.
a few of us in this
It's a condition.
did great jobs, and then 2020 hit, and
Yeah.
COVID took its toll, and the money disappeared real quick. So, it's one of those areas where we decided to go with a lot of the live footage stuff, but I'm drunk.
Basically 2020 hit us really, really hard. It was very difficult for us to be able to put any music out there, especially given the fact that I live 300 miles away from the band. But in 2021, I do plan on moving back to Jacksonville for the band.
And back in less than 6 days.
No, not that fast, Jessica. Anyways,
Better be.
Hurry!
I will be moving back in about 4 months now. Yep, I plan on coming back in April. And with that, we do plan on starting recording for the EP, which is going to be, or really for the LP, it's going to be a full-length album, but we're going to only start by recording our 5 feature songs, which are going to also be the 5 feature songs from the Furnace 41 show.
That's
That's something we plan on continuing, is
That idea.
is the idea of letting people videotape us, where other
Yeah.
bands have done streaked against it. We want to let people videotape us. We want to produce what they send us. Not everybody's going to get it, but those who do, we're putting their name right on the screen. There's no question about it.
you're letting them be part of Pandora's box.
They
Yeah.
make us. We're not Pandora's in their box without it.
Exactly.
Pandora in a box. Yeah.
Don't put baby in a corner.
Don't put baby in a corner.
Right. Don't put me in the corner, or Chris, or Salem.
If you put me in the corner, I'm going to throat punch you.
And if you're in that fucking corner, you're in deep.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I'll tell you right now.
My daddy taught me how to fight. He said, if somebody tries to corner you, you go out screaming.
Yo, you're in a
Dad, I hope you're watching. I hope you're proud.
Oh gosh, guys, I have had so much fun with you guys, and share those. Please do me a favor and share your show link on my page, on my Mary Holt, on my Mama Mary's, the ones for you, the ones for the vets. I will gladly share them out. Everybody watching, if you aren't already a friend or following them on Facebook, go do so, because they're just not a badass band. They're badass people, and they're just freaking awesome. And Mama Mary fucking said so. So there you go.
Please like, follow, and subscribe, because every time you do, I stalk your profile to see if you're compatible enough to date Blondie.
Ooh,
Nobody's got there yet.
No one's there yet.
And I know over here we're going to stay in the backstage area during Terrorform, because I'm very excited about their interview. Those guys, their music's awesome. I was checking it out.
Yes, I have.
I'm looking forward to it. So we're gonna sit back and we're gonna check that shit out too.
Yeah.
Yes, hell yes. I'll be right here.
Yeah, in the chat that we set, go through the comments and send me each of y'all send me a name that you want to win this shirt.
Okay.
I love you guys.
We love you,
You.
Mama Mary.
And it is next year.
It is next year.
Already.
I know.
Welcome to 2021.
I don't
Or
like it
2022.
already.
He's still alive.
It started out weird. I'm not enjoying the ride so far.
Oh, enjoy it, or you can write me.
But go like, love, and share and follow them. And I love you guys. And I will get y'all back on later this year so we can see more. And
Thank you.
all your
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Mary.
Yeehaw.
Namaste.
Bye.
It was my pleasure.
Bye, Brandy. We love you.
We love you.
We love you, Mama Mary.
Bye, Jessica.
Until next time.
Yes. And send me those names, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. That was Pandora and her box. Awesome band. Awesome band. One of 434's very own. Awesome people. Fun people. And I am fixing to bring up. Let me go up here and get this set up. Because I am fixing to bring up another badass 434 and PACgroove Records band Terrorform. Welcome, Terrorform. How you doing, guys?
How goes it?
Hey, good to finally see you guys. So
Good to be on.
how are you doing in your area?
Surviving. Staying alive. That's about it, right?
Right.
Everything is like pretty straight. A lot of the bars are starting to get like their food license, so like shows are starting to pop up again, and live music it's still alive.
So those that don't know who Terrorform is a badass, which we will be doing the same thing I did with Pandora's Box. You have a new single called Dark Matter, and you have a new video for it. We will be playing that in a little bit to help push that for y'all. But we're going to start on this side. And I would like you to tell me, we've got Leo on vocals. We got, is it Gavin?
Yes.
I got it right. Woo! Gavin on guitar. Case
Yeah.
on guitar. Okay. Xavier? Is that how
Yeah, Xavier, he's our bass player. He wasn't able to be here today though.
I did it right.
Yeah.
And Zach, which is on drums. And y'all are the badass Terrorform from San Antonio, Texas, right?
Represent 2-0.
Represent. And
That's right.
and y'all are signed with 434 Management and PACgroove Records.
Yeah, we were very blessed for that to happen.
Congratulations. So we're going to start on this side. I would like you to tell me who you are and what you do in the band.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Leo. I do vocals.
So
I'm
how
not
long have
trained.
you been singing, Leo?
What was that?
How long have you been singing?
Well, I've been singing probably off and on with different bands for about 10, 15 years. I originally started as a bass player and was forced into vocals, and I was so terrified of being on the front of the stage that I used to sing behind a curtain because I didn't know what I was doing. And then 2 weeks later, after I was singing behind a curtain, I was fronting a band. And now I love it. It's part of my life, and I'll never let it go.
Dude, once it's in your blood, you can't get away from it.
That's right.
I mean, I used to have a band called Sister Rock, and once you've been on that stage, dude, it's like you said, you got to have it.
That's right. It's part of my soul.
I mean, it's part of you. It's not just, being in a band, playing music. It's part of you. So I can totally relate to that, brother. I can totally relate. And the one in the middle, tell us who you are, sweetheart, and tell us what you do in the band.
All right. My name's Gavin Torres. I play guitar in the band. I've been in a game with these guys for like as long as I can remember when it comes to like playing these, like going ahead and rehearsing with these guys. The first show I could like remember like as back as like come and take it live in Austin when I started playing bass for these guys was when I started to get in the groove on with how like this band worked out and whatnot. And once we did that first show, I was like, wow, it was a very excruciating moment like in my life, especially at this moment now where we're sitting at right now. Like this is awesome that this is happening.
Well,
But
it's an honor to have y'all on here. And I mean, I'm glad to have you on here. And I look forward to every interview. But I got a special place in my heart for my 434 family. So when they send me somebody, and my RFL family. So when they send me somebody, I get super excited because there's some awesome dudes, and I know they're going to bring me some awesome people to interview. So you, Mister, tell us who you are and what you do in the band.
I'm Case Rodriguez. I play guitars. There's not really like a lead or rhythm. Like everybody has a job, but we don't really like do like a lead or rhythm guitars. We kind of just both do the same thing. And when it's time to shred, we shred. You know, that's
Yeah.
kind of how it is. A lot of bands they have it like structured, like a rhythm lead. So I just play guitar, and I'm trying to sing too. Not trying to sing, but it's a matter of doing it. So some of the newer stuff that we've been writing has a lot more vocal play going on, opposed to like how we first started out. You know, it's things change, and I guess you grow confidence, and you want to start contributing more to the creative process and stuff like that. So I'm like probably the founding member of all this. When we first started, about 2017, it was only Leo and me. He's actually my nephew. He was playing bass for us first in 2018.
I was just to say, y'all look like you're actual family members, like y'all are related.
Yeah, we are in a sense. We are in a sense. I mean, we've been together for about 4 years, and
Right.
these guys are like my brothers, and I'd do anything for them. So, but yeah, half the family's related. Actually, related. Our bass player too is also related to Casey, and the drummer Casey's known since they were kids. I mean, it's I just came in 4 years ago and started butting heads with these guys. So
yeah, it was us two at first. We had a like different bass player, different guitar player, different drummer, and the more established we became, like we lost our drummer first. Like best of luck to him. And then came 2018, and we actually played our first debut show at Fitzgerald's Bar here in San Antonio. And right after that, though, we ended up losing our bass player. So that was, bummer. Life takes over. Things get in the way, obstacles and stuff. And then soon he took up the bass. Yeah. So he was our bass player first before he was guitars. And then we ended up losing our guitar player. Just the same thing. Just life happens and things come up, and you gotta, priorities and stuff. So he moved to from bass to guitars. And my other nephew, he's older than him. He's only, how old are you? You're like 19?
Yeah, 19.
He's only 19. My other nephew, he's 21 or 22 years old. Then he joined us as bass. So he's guitars, and my other nephew is bass. So it's really weird being on stage with them, because I'm like I used to change y'all's diapers.
I used to spank your butt, dude.
Yeah, we've been in it for quite a while. We've been this is our basically year 4 that we're going on. So,
but that's awesome. I mean, because when you're in a band and you find the right members and it just clicks, your family. Like he said, the moment he got in the band, it was just like y'all were your family. And so to actually have family members in the band with you on top of that, I can just imagine how y'all got some crazy stories about how this one did something when he was 4 years old. I'm sure y'all have some funny stories like that.
Oh, there's not.
Here's a real good one. Just right off the back. So he was born in 2001. Mm-hmm. So I'm 6 years older than him. So he was a little kid. I think he was like 1 or 2 or some, maybe like 1.5 or something like that. I was on the floor playing my Game Boy, and he got a hammer from somewhere, and he just dropped it on my head. So it's always like a story like this kid, he dropped a hammer on my head, like literally just like held it and just like let go, and like
Now he's playing bass. He's played bass and guitar in you.
yeah.
Okay, so note to self: don't let him around any hammers.
Right on.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Guys, on the bottom, y'all see strolling is the Facebook for Terrorform. It's Terrorform, capital FTX. If you are watching, go give them love, go give them a like, go give them a share. Let them know you found them on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And Ashley says some awesome stories. She's digging these stories today. Well, that's what Mama Mary's is about. It's not be scripted and all that. It's actually to get to know the band members as human beings and get to know the band, because anybody can do a scripted interview. I like to get to know the people because you're not just a band, you're family. And I like to get to know the story behind the band. So awesome. Somebody commented when. By the way, I will have y'all check the comments, and the people that commented when, I need one name from each of you band members because I'm giving away the shirt off my back with an autograph to the winner of the names that are picked today. So they're commenting when. But so give us how did you come up with the name Terrorform? Before we get to this video, this new release, which you can find on YouTube. All you people watching, I want you to go type in Terrorform Dark Matter on YouTube, and I want you to subscribe to their channel because Mama Mary said so. Don't
Thank you.
let me come from Arkansas. No. But how did y'all come up with the name Terrorform?
That's you, Casey.
Yeah. Well, like I said, since we are in like year 4, 2021, so going back to the first year that me and Leo were just forming the band, I guess it was more like a project name because like we weren't established yet, so it was mostly just like a project name, Zero to Death, and that's kind of like what we were just going on for that year, until we actually became a band. And then I guess we just decided to get a little more serious. Like it just something about the name just didn't ring with us anymore. Right. So then for a while we thought about it. Like it has to be something like not too long. It has to be like something short, something you could slap on everything. It's not too obnoxious. You know what I mean? And something that's always just carried in my head is Terrorform. But as one word because I've seen it like broken apart. I'm like, that's something else. But so the name kind of stuck around in my head for a while. And when it became time to like, shoot, now we have a show. Now we have to tell them like what our band name is. And then we were like, well, let's just call it Terrorform. Let's call it Terrorform for now. So it's kind of just like a slap on what our just a label for the project that we're doing. And actually, when we played that first show at Fitzgerald's, they made a mistake and they called us Terror Farm. So that's always that's always been a big joke about that. Like, with the Terror Farm.
I did accidentally on one of my promotions, though. I did put it in 2 separate. And then when I looked at your page, I was like, oh crap! And I went back quick and I changed it. And this new Facebook, when you edit post, sometimes it'll take the bottom. If you got a video, it'll take the video away. And I'm like, where did the video go? I'm like, shit.
Facebook, get you together, Facebook. Come on.
7 times in a row. I'm like, God dang it, you're gonna see this freaking video,
Yeah, I really appreciate it. A lot of people I don't want to say they misspell our name, but like, I mean, if you separate the words, it's like something completely different, But you put it together, it's more of like the the little metaphor that we're like pointing at of terraform. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, we didn't use terraform because like I believe there's so many bands with that name already. I mean, it's a word from the dictionary, so go figure. But then Terraform was just like, well, this is gonna work for now, And
Right.
so we were Terraform first show, and then we started playing other shows, and we played this Battle of the Bands, and like after that, it just like people knew who we were or started to know who we were, and I'm like, well, there's kind of no going back. Like it's already kind of established. And then eventually we had got our first logo, which is a logo you see right now, made by his name is Stephen Klein. He's not from Texas or anything. He's not a local. You can look him up on Instagram, Stephen Klein. Really great artist. I think he is a tattoo artist as well. And he did our logo. And after that, once we made our first run of shirts, like our shirts, they were just gone.
Yeah,
we sold them so quick.
250 shirts sold.
And then after that, I mean, there's literally no going back now. We're Terrorform. And it's kind of funny because I would say like at first the name was it was its own thing, and then of course we switched over members and they joined the band. So we're still figuring out what this band is and what this name is. And now we're here in year 4 and like we have all these jokes and like metaphors and like pointers towards the name. Like we're like the terrible forming of us. Like we are people that probably, I mean, except for him, but I would not know him or probably my drummer if it wasn't for music and stuff like that. So here we are, we're formed up, and it's our own. It's become our own thing, I guess.
Tyler from Pandora and Her Box says Texas metal represents San Texas rules. And Ashley says, how many times can you comment when LON?
How many times can you comment?
And Ashley says, I really like the name. It's killer. And Ian says, I dig. #win. And Sean says, can we buy merch online?
Not quite at the moment. So we're probably, that's something the label will set up.
Yeah.
And then
if you really want something, hit us up on our Facebook and we'll work something out and get it out to you. We definitely don't want to keep anybody from getting Terrorform merch. So
well, I'll tell you what, before we go into how you got signed with 434 and PACgroove, how about we give them a little taste of Terrorform and play a new single, Dark Matter. Let me get it set up. Now, guys, you can go to YouTube, type in Terrorform, one word. Don't pull a Mary, do it one word, and Dark Matter, and you will find this video. Now, this video was recently released. What was the release date on this, brother?
What was that?
What was the release date on this video?
I believe that was like sometime last March or something like that. Yes, this was all going to be one thing, and then of course COVID and everything happened, so it really just shut down what was going on. I believe it's like March 2019. So that was like the official like release.
March 13th. I think that might have been the official like release of the single.
Awesome. And this is Terrorform Dark Matters. And this is badass. So you got to watch it. Check it out. Melt some faces. People's hearts coming out.
upon your face. Resist the urge to kill. Take a look into the past. Sickness inside your bite. Cross into my mind terror. Drowning in your lies. Bleeding in your veins. Longer than eternity, deeper than the deepest impact, expanding life, management across the stars, spin everywhere else, never-ending eternity, unforeseen circumstances, as I reach for the stars, all that we get from home. My temperature grows like fire. Bleeding your face like air. Breathing, you're still screaming. Cause I just don't choose the wrong truth. Help peace in mind. I will be done.
Damn. Yes.
I left you speechless, huh?
Dude. I mean, you were talking about how you were like, your vocals are fucking phenomenal, first of all.
Thank you.
You're playing, you guys' playing is phenomenal. And the damn drummer, how many fucking feet does that dude have? I mean, I understand double bassing, but Jesus, is is he a double bass player or does he have a double pedal? Because if that was just a double pedal, Jesus Christ, there had to be some fire coming off his damn feet.
Yeah, he's our fortunately he's not here right now. He might be, but he's actually like I would say he's more of a death metal dude. A lot of his bands like death metal, like grind and stuff like that. And so he's just like to go fast, like really, really fast, and that's his thing to just be really extreme like that. He's fucking awesome.
Does he play a double bass kit or is it just
Yeah, he has a double pedal.
Yeah,
he has a double pedal.
That dude, Jesus Christ.
He needs a double bass kit though.
Oh my God. If he had one, how the hell can he get any faster? I mean, y'all, I'm speechless. I'm just going to.
Secretly, we have little elves behind the drum set.
Going. Oh God. No, seriously, dude. It was very dynamic and when y'all were just sitting there just and all of a sudden it was just like a nice little, and then it went back to I'm like, whoa, woo, okay. It was just totally lit. Exactly, Ashley. Totally lit. Totally lit. So tell us how it was when you found out or when you got the opportunity to be signed with 434 Management. Not only 434 Management, but PACgroove Records, which is owned by Derek Pashon, Paul Crosby, and Bumblefoot and all that. What was that like to have them be like, hey, we want you? What was that like?
I'll take that. Or you want me to? Well, I'll tell you what happened. So I was actually on my way home to Illinois to go visit family, and I got the call from Derek that he was interested in signing the band. It was something that we were definitely wanting to do, but we weren't really sure if something like that was going to happen because of all this COVID stuff. And so I called the band and I told them about it, and they didn't believe me. Everybody was really shocked about it, and so I had to wait. Because I was going to be in Illinois for about a week, so they had to wait for me to come back to San Antonio to basically do like a big conference call and work out the details with PACgroove Records. And so it was a great week because I got to spend a lot of time with my family, but it was driving me crazy because I wanted to get this started and but it was fun because I got to tell all my family about it. That PACgroove Records, Sony, they're interested in us and they want to sign us, and so I mean. It was great. I called everybody and told everybody, and everybody was excited. But it was unbelievable. It's we're just a bunch of little Mexicans from San Antonio that when we first started playing, nobody would give us a shot. Nobody would give us an opportunity to even play anywhere. So we got lucky and we started doing some shows, and 4 years later now we're like starting to make things happen, and it's amazing.
I mean, I could just, being here, because I also work with Derek and Paul, but I know they just started PACgroove, which, by the way, here is a link strolling at the bottom. Go like, love, and share PACgroove. But knowing how picky they are, and knowing that to have Paul and Derek call you and be like, dude, we want y'all. I would have pooped my pants. If I was a band and I'd been working my ass off for 4 years and getting shit from people because we were doing our thing and they didn't want to give us a chance. And then all of a sudden you got to give them naysayers a big eat this shit. I would have pooped my pants. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. Living in Illinois before I came to San Antonio, I used to go and see Saliva, and there'd be 10, 15,000 people, and I'd be standing way in the back because I couldn't even get up to the stage. and then watching them guys and be like, man, I want to be up on stage with them one day. And it's crazy because here in San Antonio, we got the opportunity, and I busted my ass and with these guys, and then trying to get us even on the Saliva show was hard enough just to get that. And then once we were up on stage, and then like right after we got done playing, that's what we did. We went back into Saliva's bus, and we signed contracts, and we did everything, and it was amazing, man. It's a dream come true. Like I've been in the music industry for 20 plus years, and it's been a long ride, and it's finally starting to come true, and it's amazing.
Well, that's what happens when, for bands out there listening and watching. This is just proof that no matter who you are, where you're from, you never know who's out in that crowd, whether it be a crowd of 50,000 or whether it be a crowd of 50. All it takes is that one person that has that connection to make all your dreams come true. And just from Mama Mary's Music Mayhem to you, congratulations. It's well deserved. All the stuff that you've said y'all went through with band members and stuff, and all this, and and this COVID thing, and you know to get that right there in the guts of all of it, man, I am so happy for you guys. Congratulations.
Thanks. Happy to be on the family.
And well, and you got two of the best guys with you. I mean, Derek, Big Daddy D, he is a blast. I love Big Daddy D. And I will warn you, I don't know if this has happened to you yet. I tell everybody this. If Paul texts you, make sure you're not next to a small child. Because it might have a picture of, when I met Paul, when I went and me and my husband, went and met and hung out with Derek and Paul and stuff, when I first started working with 434, we were following them. We were in Louisiana. We were following them, and they were taking us to go get some authentic Louisiana food out in the bayou with the gators and all that stuff. My husband's like, "Are they taking us out here to kill us?" Because I mean, we cut the trees, no buildings, no nothing. And I get this, but there's flooding going on in Texas. And I get this text message from Paul, and it has a picture of floods have increased in Texas, and houses are having to be evacuated. And I knew Paul's kids were up there, and I'm like, and Tracy, and I'm like, oh shit. And I open the text message, and all of a sudden it's a woman moaning.
Oh, that's cool. That's a clean. You pulled the classic.
And my husband's driving in the rain, looking at me, going, "What the fuck is that?" I'm like, dude, it's fucking Paul Crosby. That's all I can say. And it's happened to me more than once. I didn't learn the first time. Next time, I was sitting next to my elderly mother.
That's funny.
That was
That's
fun.
funny. That's funny.
Yeah. But, you're in great hands with these guys. I mean, they will take great care of you guys. So, where can everybody go find your music besides your Facebook? Where can they go buy your music? I want them to hear it from you.
For sure. So their single as of now, Dark Matters. It's out on Spotify, iTunes, and I believe all the other like mainstream outlets like Amazon and stuff like that. And personally, you could go to our Bandcamp and you could actually just get the track there. But yeah, like on all the major outlets, just Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, etc. But then on YouTube too, our videos are there. You could go follow us on YouTube or Instagram. We have an Instagram too, just to keep in touch with us. We try to keep Instagram and Facebook kind of exclusive. Right. So, but yeah, our music is on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, stuff like that. So you go ahead and stream it now,
There you go. Get it while you can. Now, you've been awful quiet.
Yeah, I have for quite a while.
What What's on your mind, baby? Tell us some of your stories, road stories. I see you thinking. Give us some interesting stories that's happened on the road or something.
Some stories from the road. Okay. Well, I can give one.
He's looking over at him like, oh,
Yeah.
one. Like, can I?
Yeah, let's see. Which one would actually be all right to tell?
All right to tell.
How about the story when we went to Houston and we partied with Exidium?
Exidium?
Oh yeah.
Casey's like, no, not that one.
That one's way too embarrassing. For everyone too.
It was one of the last shows we had just this last year. It was one of our last shows was in Houston, and like I mean we all pretty much partied and
Ellison show.
It got pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
There
was fluids.
Literally dirty.
It was fluids.
Literally dirty in our newly used tour vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She says Halloween show. He wore a horse head and rocked all over the stage.
Oh, that was you, wasn't it, Gavin?
Yeah, that was me. The Doyle show. I brought a horse head to wear on stage when we went to go open up for Doyle.
And Michelle said, no one will go to jail as a result of this story. It's okay.
Yeah, we actually got real lucky. We were just supposed to be one of the opening bands, and there was a lot of national bands that night, and we were opening for Doyle, which is the guys from the Misfits. And I don't know how it happened, but we ended up being the band right before Doyle, and we played on a Tuesday night, probably about 500-600 people in the crowd on a Tuesday, and Horsehead over here threw down, and we had a great show, really great show.
Yeah, that was probably like one of our, I'm not gonna say our best show, because I mean every show to me is something special. But like I mean we finished a song and people are yelling at us, you know.
There's quite a crowd for that show.
It was a trip, you know, just right after you're done, just like like oh shit.
And that was the end of days. Was that the end of days show?
No, that was actually it was for Halloween. It was we were doing the
it was the year before last.
Yeah.
It was for Doyle from the Misfits. But it was like his side project, so it was crazy seeing him up on stage. Is
the most iconic and memorable show lineup that you have been on to date? Because we know you've got a lot more coming once everything opens back up. Today, what was the coolest bucket list lineup that you've been on? And speaking of Daddy D, Mr. Derek Prashon was
there. He is.
What up, brother?
There he is. Love you, brother. But give us what was the most iconic lineup that you've been on to date?
I think that question's like debatable between us all, because I think we've all had our little fanboy moments. So like, I mean,
we can do that.
I mean, for you, I mean, see, go ahead. You know,
well, for me, you know, it was right. It was like a week after my birthday, and we opened for Nonpoint, which for me is like a big thing because they're like one of my top favorite bands. And back in Illinois, I've seen them open not open, but headlines several times, and I've seen them about 15, 20 different times, you know, and it's just watching them on stage, wanting to share the stage with them. And then the best part about it is that we were the only local band on that venue. I mean, every band on that venue was signed and was a nationally touring band. So just to be the only local boys in there and sharing the stage with them it was amazing. For me, that was amazing. And it was a big part of the things that I've always wanted to do since my music career started 20 years ago.
Awesome. Derek Prashon said, they better say I was the best damn line.
Oh, just you wait. Yes, yeah. So I knew he was gonna bring up the Non-Point show. That was a really different show. Just like I mean, because we're the only local people, so everybody else were like, "Who the hell are you?" You know. So
Right.
it was really something else. And even with our music is very unpredictable. People don't really know. They're like, "You're a thrash metal, you're a groove metal." I don't really know at this point. I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing. Well, I guess on my part, like we had played with this band. I believe it was in 2018. Maybe it was a start. No, it was 2018. Yeah, it was February 2018. We played with Texas locals, Pissing Razors. I don't know if you ever heard of Pissing Razors.
No, see now.
They're from Texas, El Paso, Texas. They've been around since like the '90s. Like they're really old school, really underground. I love those dudes. So like, but when I grew up, my big brother had all their CDs, and like I remember seeing all their CDs and shit like that, and just like wow. And then I grew up, and eventually I got the opportunity to like play with them, and it just like really blew my mind. Like I could not believe it. Like I'm like this is literally like cross thistles and off. That's crazy. And then to become like friends with them on like social media and stuff, it's like it's really a blast for my childhood mind. Like wow, like I can't believe that's really happening.
Moments, is this really happening? Or
Yeah, and I guess another one too. We got to play with I Hate God twice. Once at the start of 2018, and once at the end of around the end of or mid 2018. But we got to play with them twice. The second time it was just four bands, so we got to know them a little bit more. So that's crazy too. I heard of I Hate God ever since I was little, and to like actually meet like Mark Nine and Jimmy Bauer and stuff like that. It was just like, what the fuck, man, that's crazy. Of course, in the Doyle show too. I mean, seeing Doyle up there, it's Doyle in the flesh is just like holy shit,
really happening, You're trying to be like cool and all this is no big deal. But in your mind, you're like, shit, it's really there.
Right.
I've had those moments before.
I'm not gonna kiss. I'm not kissing ass. But when we played End of Days Fest, that was honestly that like that. Not just because we were signed, but that was one of the best shows we had played to date. Because I mean, you have David Ellison. Like I just immediate starstruck. When I see him, like holy shit. Like I grew up. Same thing, listening to Megadeth and stuff like that, and here you are in the flesh, standing right in front of me. I got to meet him too. Like got a picture and stuff and sign a poster. But also Saliva. Like I remember being a little kid. I come from a metal family, so brothers and sisters, they all listen to metal. It doesn't matter, new metal, death metal, thrash metal, they listen to it all. And Saliva was one of the bands that I remember actually growing up with, like playing with my Hot Wheels and shit, like singing their songs and stuff. It was a trip. So to be able to open for those two acts is just, and then getting signed on the same day is just like, it's literally fucking bonkers. Like wow,
So
End of Days was awesome. It was a really great show.
You in the middle, hello, Mr. Quiet One. What has been your your lineup, your favorite lineup of choice?
We gave you enough time to think about it.
Yeah, I don't give me enough time, but so far, so far, it again has to be that show with Doyle. So far, that I really like enjoyed doing the most. Because again, like Casey said, that's Doyle like in the flesh and blood, like right in front of you. Like this guy's probably like been doing like rock for as like long as I can remember, ever since I was a little kid, playing up the guitar, picking up the guitar and whatnot. And man, just to like actually open for that dude was actually a huge honor.
So what was it like for you, since you've been sitting there all nice and quiet? I've heard what it was like for them too. What was it like for you, for Derek and Paul to say, "Hey, I want your band"? What was that like personally for you?
It was definitely a huge, a huge shock to me. Like when I first heard that we were actually got pretty much a chance of a lifetime to breeze by the band and whatnot. And, yeah,
Derek said really
yeah, to actually have that happen was like a train impact. Like it was whoosh. It was crazy when I even remember the moment when I heard about it. I was getting out of bed, and that's it. I got out of bed and I just looked at my phone and was like, "Oh, okay, we're getting signed for a label."
and
So it was definitely
just
an awesome moment for
yeah,
everyone, especially me at that moment.
you were probably like them, like, let's get these papers signed because I want to know this is really happening.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
guys, that is, and Derek says, okay, they are racking up brownie points. You're racking up points with Big Daddy D. But no, so what is next for Terraform? Do y'all have some? I know COVID's got things kind of messed up, but do y'all have some shows coming up, or do you have some new singles coming out that you can talk about? I know there's things you can't talk about. Tracy says, "LOL, Derek," which Tracy, hi sister. I know Paul's with you. Love you both. And I know there's things that you can't talk about, but what's coming up for Terraform? Do you have a new video coming out? Do you have shows coming up? Give us any.
Yeah, I think everything is really like on the table for now. Like when we got signed, we're so like when we got signed, it was kind of like, well, why are we getting signed? What are we? How does this benefit us? So we already had a game plan that we were trying to, of course 2020 is COVID and stuff like that. We already had a game plan, and it started with Dark Matters. And we released Dark Matters, and we were supposed to like immediately start following up with the rest of the tracks to whatever this project will be announced soon, and from then on, the shutdown happened, so we didn't get to go back to the studio and stuff, and we didn't even know if we were going to still play shows. Played a couple of shows, and then of course now we're signed, and we got to play a few more shows after End of Days. So now we're looking at since we're signed now, we do have a couple of shows planned out. They're like just a talk right now. Some Texas shows, I would say San Antonio, Houston, and one more, maybe Austin or something like that. But with another Texas local called Decimate. Shout out to the Decimate boys. But that's pretty much it. As far as I know, we haven't really been set up for anything with PACgroove or 434 yet. But like I said, everything is on the table and it's all just talks, And we had started going back to the studio. So the new music is on the way, and the songs are already there. We just literally have to get back. It was the holidays, so we're actually supposed to be back in the studio next Monday, following up with what we're doing, and hopefully within the next month and a half, we'll have this whatever this our EP coming up. We'll have it, getting ready to like promote it and stuff, and eventually put it out. But the same place you can find Dark Matters is where you'll find the rest of the EP. So other than that, everything's on the table. We're waiting to see how things are gonna look for the rest of the year. We got a couple local Texas shows. That's about it, But by the end of this year, we might end up in some other state. So we don't quite know.
I guarantee you, with those two boys at the wheel, y'all are gonna go somewhere. Derek says Tracy and Ashley are the two that keep me and Paul straight, or beats our butts if we get out of line. And I believe that Ashley is a badass. And Sean said, would you travel to Chattanooga, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Florida?
Oh yeah. We're ready to start moving around and spreading the word and getting the music out. So
Sean,
give us one of your hot locals that are fast and heavy.
If you're interested or know somebody that is, contact Derek Pashon or 434 and they will hook you up. with these badass dudes. And Ashley says, second on the jacks. So, guys, I'm gonna call some people out because we got some people that are watching that aren't commenting. Jody, we see you. Hang on. I love doing this because, you know, Kyle, I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out, so you better do it. You better do it. And I want everyone watching to go to this Facebook page that is strolling at the bottom. And I want you to, if you are not already following and have not already liked, go follow and like. And guys, one of y'all, I need one of y'all, if you have your phone handy, to go through the comments, and I need each of you to pick a name that has commented win, because the winner of that will win this shirt. I'm not taking it. Jessica was joking earlier saying, you're going to take it off on right now. No, I'm not taking it off online, but they will win the shirt on my back, and I will even autograph it, because today I received my new shirt with my sponsors listed on the back, which I want to give a big shout out to my sponsors, Dazzle You Promotions, Soundbone Promo, and RFL Records. I thank you for supporting me. And I just love it. I got to give them some love too, because they take care of me. But in Messenger, send me your names. And before we get off with you today, and there's Douglas. Douglas says, LOL, Mama Mary, boom, or boom, Mary. And Michelle says, whoop, whoop, Sambone. And Sean says, win. And Derek says, dollar bills ready, take it off, sis. No. My husband will come in here and kick this door down. Be like,
I'm gonna take my shirt off too.
Shit. No. No. I got too much to do. I get kicked off on Facebook. But guys, what would you like to say to your fans and supporters before we get off here today?
You know what I'm saying? I would, first of all, I mean, cheers to 2021,
Okay.
But I hope we're gonna make it hope we can make a really great year, and really actually show everyone what we're made of by once we have like a whole EP in hand. Product is everything. And I mean, we could only play so many shows, so people really, they're like, where can we get your music and stuff?
Right.
So, other than that, like, I just like, I'm like utmost like appreciative when it comes to the fact that we've made it to the point we've made it, because I think a lot of bands have a lot more than we do, and they've gotten to a point, and it doesn't really look like they go any further than that. So it's been a real blessing that we've been able to get by the way we have, just playing shows and just being ourselves, from big shows and small shows. Like, it just like really like thank you, and it's really a blessing. I don't think we're supposed to be where we're at. I don't know.
Well, believe me, if you were not the badasses that you are, you wouldn't be. But you stuck to your guns. You believed in your dreams through the good times, the bad times, and the hard times. And this is what you got for all that hard blood, sweat, and tears. Is you got to, like you said, you can't believe that, you don't believe that you deserve this. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, brother, you do. So believe it. It's there. And it's only going to go up from here, Like I said, y'all are some badasses. I wanted to know how many minions you had behind the drums doing the drums. And I wanted to actually see the smoke coming off the fingers because I mean, dude, y'all are kicking ass, and I cannot wait to see what your EP is going to be like. If that is an inclination of just a taste of what it's going to be like, dude, please. Y'all are going to have me headbanging so freaking hard. I'm going to sling my headset off into my screen and break some shit. Now,
There you go.
I'm just as curious as you are to see how this is gonna sound because I mean, I come up with riffs and I hand it to them and it comes back to me something else, and it's just like it's really beautiful. Like I really like adore what these fucking dudes do with the music, you know, the way it goes around and it comes back as something else. Like so, it's really unpredictable to like how things are gonna turn out for the music. 'Cause
I'm sure it's going to be fire, brothers. Ashley says, "What are you guys drinking?" Curious.
some Crown Apple.
You hear that, Crown? They need an endorsement.
An
Michelle,
apple a day. An apple a day.
Yeah, an apple a day.
Michelle says, "Man, Facebook would curse her." LOL. Yeah, they would curse me, and I'm not going to do it on Facebook. I promise, Michelle. That's one of my sponsors. She's like, "Don't get kicked off. Don't get kicked off. We're just getting started." And Sean says, "It happens. It's happening, Captain." And Felicia says, "Love these guys. I'm the quiet one. Gavin's mom. They're really talented and hardworking." See?
Oh, baby boy.
And Tina says, "Yummy." She likes, well, Tina don't really drink, but for her to say yummy for the apple crown, that's got to be something. So,
Tina, I thought you were talking about me.
oh, did you hear that, Tricky? Yeah, he said he thought you were talking about him. So, guys, one of y'all in our in the Terrorform message, send me your 3 names. Um I'm trying to get Pandora and her box to send me their names. Cuz if not, I'm going to have to get Big Daddy D to pick the name of who gets this shirt.
There you go.
Sure.
She says lucky 3. Lucky 3. So if one of y'all can get on your phone and go to Messenger, and in the Terraform messenger that I've been conversating, send me 3 names that y'all have seen that says win. And when I get done with your interview, I'm gonna get with Pandora and her box. I'm gonna probably play a video of my up and coming Double Shot Tuesday, and then I will announce the winner. But you guys get to pick the winner. So, but guys, you just stick to your guns and keep kicking ass and keep taking names and just, you know, believe in yourself because, dude, I'm telling you, that was fire. That was fire. I mean,
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people, I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you straight up. You know, but I mean, dude, like I said, I thought dude's feet were on fire. I could picture it in my head and your fingers. I'm excited to see what the future holds for y'all. But everyone watching, go like, love, and share Terraform. Their Facebook tag is on the bottom. Also, go like, love, and share PACgroove Records. Go like, love, and share 434 Management. And go like, love, and share my show sponsors, RFL Records, Soundbone Promo, and Dazzle You Productions. Excuse me. But guys, thank you so much for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. See, y'all get me tongue tied.
Thanks for having us.
And I've just been doing Monster, not no crown, but you know, and
Oh, you're going up. You're going up.
yeah. But thank you so much for coming on and giving us your story and, you know, agreeing to do this interview and let us get to know who Terraform is. And I hope you stay in touch with Mama Music Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And later this year, let's get you back on here,
We'll be back.
to see when that next EP drops or what's next. Let's update your people and see how much has happened.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll let you know what's going on. How it went. We'll let you know how 2021 went when we get there.
I'm sure I'll be on at some point because I'll be coming down to see Big Daddy D or Paul and them at some show, and I'm sure we'll cross the paths. But you guys just keep doing your kicking ass and taking names and kick ass.
Cuckoo.
Oh,
Look at it.
There's fire feet. There's fire feet.
Happy feet.
How fast are your damn feet, dude? I mean, come on. God. They said you were on a double, just a double pedal. I
Yeah.
would like to see you on a double kit.
Oh, soon. Pretty soon.
I mean, sir, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I asked them how many there. I mean, because dude, that was fucking, yeah. I could picture smoke coming off your damn feet. Let's just leave it at that.
That's awesome.
But I'm glad you got to join at the end. Can you tell everyone your name?
My name's Zachary.
You're Zachary, the badass drummer. The badass drummer. Glad you could join.
Yes, ma'am.
He's late to the show, but he still made it, by God.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the story of his life.
So while I got you on here, I'm going to ask you one question because I'm not leaving you out, brother. They have told me what your favorite lineup was since y'all been together. Give me your favorite lineup that you've been on with this band to date.
My favorite lineup, the one we have right now.
Well, I think
Like
show.
You've played
Vicious Rumors.
Show.
Different bands we played with.
Was the Vicious Rumors.
I would say one of the most exciting ones I had was playing with Vicious Rumors because I remember seeing those guys when I was like 11 and they got me into like more heavier stuff. I saw them more than once and I was like 21 and opening up for these guys, I was like, wow, it's something.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. While I'm sitting there talking to you, I'm writing down Thor's names real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, we've had like the opportunity to open for like a lot of different bands. Like Doyle's like punkish to metal crossover, and Non-Point, Head PE. They're all like new metal and stuff like that. And then Vicious Rumors is just classic heavy metal, and I Hate God is just sludge, just groove metal. Just had the opportunity to open for a lot of different bands. That's what makes this whole journey a lot like really, really special. Like it hasn't just been focused on like one thing, like death metal or punk or thrash metal. Like we've had the pleasure of sharing the bands with a variety of different bands from all different walks of life. Like it's awesome.
Right. And that's what's so cool. That's what's so cool is that, you get people think just because, you're a heavier style that you're only on lineups with heavier bands. That's not always the case. Some of the best shows I've ever been to was multi-genre shows because you get a taste of a little bit of everything. So you get your rock fix, you get your metal fix, you get your heavy fix, so that's the kind of shows I like to go to. And well, I like all live shows. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
and to have, I mean, I have seen like badass metal bands be on with badass, hard rock bands or badass rock bands, and it be one of the baddest fucking shows I've ever seen. Tyler says, you guys fucking rip, keep ripping. And Michelle says, I'm thin. I think Tina wants to win. And Ashley says, Non-Point is awesome. Got to see them a few times. They always bring it.
They definitely do. I'm denying that.
Mr. Dirtbag, Mr. John from Dirtbag. Hey, how you doing, brother? He goes, hell yeah. And so I'm wearing,
Cool. Let's see that.
yeah, wear it till it stinks. Matter of fact, and Rose, Rosa Linda, is that how you say that? Rosalinda says, love y'all.
Oh.
Oh. So in Messenger, when we get off here, send me your names. Go through the comments. I'm
Three names, right?
gonna pull up a video from Cajun Elliott and Pantheon, which will be my next Double Shot Tuesday, to give you guys a chance to pick the names. And then at the end of the show, I will announce the winner of this shirt, Mama Mary Music Mayhem, personally worn by me. I will autograph it and I will mail it to you. And if you happen to like Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, go check out my Teespring and get you a t-shirt and give you a shout out from my sponsors. And guys, I love you guys and I wish you absolute fucking best. You get out there. I want to see when I come see your ass live, Mr. Drummer. I want to see the smoke coming off your freaking feet.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Mr. Quiet one back there, I know you ain't always quiet. I want to
It's not.
Definitely not.
you. And guys, too, y'all been cooler than shit. You've all been cooler than shit. And I can't wait to meet y'all in person someday. And y'all just
Same.
kicking ass and taking names.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem. Patricia said, you guys seriously kick ass. Whoop. And Ashley says, whoop, whoop, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Says, oh, yeah. So I'm going to let you guys go. And guys, make sure you go like, love, and share. Terrorform, there's their link. I sound like a broken record, but I do not give two fucks because I love every band that I interview and I will shove them down your throat. And I can do that because Mama Mary said so. So
Right
go
on.
follow them, like them, and love them and share them. And let's see. She says, bye, Mama. Oh, bye, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Which Mama's not going anywhere. I'm just going to let the guys go. And I'm going to play video from each of my bands coming up next Tuesday, which is Pantheon, which is an Arkansas band, and Cajun Elliott, and give them a chance to pick their winner. And at the end of those two videos, I will announce who the winner is. So everybody watching, stick around. And Terrorform, you keep kicking ass, and I love you guys. All right, see y'all next time, guys.
Have a good one. Have a good year.
All right, guys. That was Terrorform, one of 434, and PACgroove Records bands. And let's see here. Why they are picking their names, I am going to play. Hang on just a minute because I am going to YouTube. So you better comment when. Let's see, YouTube. And I am going to, let's see, let's do. All right. Let's do Cajun Elliott first. Now, next Tuesday on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? I'll tell you what. Let's do this one. Let me pause it. Let me pause it and get this ready. And y'all keep commenting, and I'm going to get this set up. And while they are getting me their three names, I am going to give y'all a little taste of one of the bands that will be on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem next Tuesday for Double Shot Tuesday. And this is Cajun Elliott, Don't Tread on Me.
listen, everybody surround me. Those who have crossed me, each and every one that tried to fade me, and I am still standing, while others they try to take me down. That goes for my brothers, the ones who have my back before any others. Our bonds make us stronger than some blood that makes a family. Driving back from the desert night, all of my nightmares left in the rear view. You made it
Comment win.
your mission to make my life a living hell. Nevermore will you terrorize me. I've cut you from my memory. Rest your head and close your eyes. One way ticket for a one-way ride. Take you to the other side. No longer walking this land. Soon to be one with the sand. No longer the big man. You made a big mistake. Your actions still don't pay. Tell me, how does karma taste? Don't you tread on me? Watching you dig your grave. All that you've done has come back to haunt you. Had your chance, a one and done. I ran out of forgiveness for you. Knocked you off your supremacy when I cut you from my memory. Rest your head and close your eyes. One-way ticket for a one-way ride. Take you to the other side. No longer walking this land. Soon to be one with the sand. No longer the big man. You made a big mistake. Your actions still don't pay. Tell me, how does karma taste? Don't you tread on me?
All right, that was Cajun Elliott. Don't You Tread on Me. Now, they will be on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem next Tuesday for my next Double Shot Tuesday. Now, let's see here. All right. Got. All right. So there's one name. All right. All right. Oops. Trying to get these names in here. BRKT. All right. Awesome. Terrorform just sent me their names. That's awesome. So, why I sit here and shake this up, let's see. Whoa. No, I don't think that's them. Hang on. Dun. Okay. Let's see. Let me find my boys from Pantheon. Surely. I had their video up. Don't you love modern technology? Yes. Aha. There we go. No. Well, poo. Well, poo. All right. Here's the deal. Whoop. Make sure I didn't drop one. By the way, I'm using my Arkansas Rocks FM autograph hat that they sent me last week. And I'm going to pull Pantheon up on Facebook real quick. And that way, I can actually get their YouTube link. Because for some reason, it's been silly. And I know my boys in Pantheon got something on YouTube because I've played it. So. Dead air sucks. For some reason, YouTube is not pulling them up. So, what I'm going to do, hang on. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and pull the name. And then on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, because for some reason YouTube is being crazy. And I know Pantheon has videos because I have played it. Yeah, these computers have a mind of their own. You're right, baby girl. You're right. So I do have the names from Pandora and Her Box and Terrorform. By the way, thank both bands. All right. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And the winner will win the shirt off my back, literally. But I'm not taking it off on camera. But just for you, those of you that know, you can go get your own Mama Mary t-shirt. I have a Teespring store. You just type in Teespring/Mama Mary Music Mayhem. Has my sponsors on the back. And I'm going to put it up here so I can't see. And let's see. I hope it's a girl, but it's going to be an autograph shirt. So if it's a guy, just hang it on your freaking wall. All right, let's see who won. Hang on. God dang. Salem. 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 I'm going to have to go back through the comments and find Salem. So, Salem, if you are watching, you are the winner for the Mama Mary t-shirt. I will go back through the comments and find you and send you a message. Now, if you are still here, are you talking about, talk about Salem Priestess? Okay. Somebody slipped in Salem Priestess. I can't give it to the band. That's not fair. It's not fair. But I'll get them a shirt anyway. So we're going to pick another name. All right. Ready? IAN. Ion. On? Yeah. I seen him earlier. I will find you and send you a message, and you will win this shirt. I will autograph it with a silver marker. I just need your address to send it to, and you will be getting it courtesy of my sponsors, RFL Records, Dazzle You Productions, and Sambone Promos. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching and being and hanging out with me. I will try to do giveaways as much as I can. As much as I can. I can't guarantee I'll be able to do it every week, but I will at least do 2 giveaways a month. Tina says, love you. Gotta hop in the shower. And Ashley says, congratulations. Sean says, congratulations. And Jill says, sorry, I just got home. Oh, baby girl, I'm fixing to get off here, but you can go watch it from the beginning after Facebook does their thing. Sean, hi, babe. Guys, thank you. Please go like, love, and share both bands I had today. Go follow Pandora Her Box. Go follow Terrorform. Go follow 434. Go follow PACgroove Records. Go follow Dazzle You Productions. Go follow Sambone Promo. Go follow let's see. Yeah, Dazzle You RFL Records. And if you haven't already, please go like and love and share my Mama Mary Music Mayhem page and send it to your friends. I love each and every one of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, next Tuesday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., at 4 p.m., I have Pantheon from Arkansas, and I have Cajun Elliott at 5 p.m. Now, another Saturday this month, I have another big Saturday coming up this month. That is Saturday the 16th. I will be interviewing none other than Mr. Roger Capps, the original bass player for Pat Benatar. You heard it. And I've got to get with RFL because we are going to have an RFL roundtable this month. And that will be more than likely on a Sunday or a Saturday before Roger Capps. So keep watching. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Lots of cool bands. I mean, I've got Wall Street, Midnight Devils, Hollywood Right, Pussycat Harlot, Marching Arms, Ava Cora. I've got my brother from another mother, which is, I can't wait to tell his story. The baddest mother effing promoter I know around. Cancer fighting, badass John, I love you. Hammer Down Hard, Voodoo Moonshine. So I've got lots of stuff coming up. So keep watching Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And if you are a band, I do have very few spots left for February. So if you want to get an interview, get in touch with me. I'll let you know what I've got. But I'm already booking like my 4 p.m. spots for February. I only got a couple left, already booking into March. So thank you for all your support. And I will see you guys next Tuesday, if not sooner. And I love each and every one of you. Stay safe, keep rocking, because Mama Mary said so.